Yesterday, the Uganda National Examinations Board released results for 165,172 students who sat for the UACE exams last year. The results revealed that 98.9% of the candidates qualified for the UACE certificate, with 68.6% qualifying to pursue university education. UNEP revealed that science subjects like chemistry, biology and mathematics saw improved performance. The improvement has been attributed to the move by the government to enhance science teachers' salaries.
In the past, what the teachers of science were getting could not even rent a house like in Kampala. But now, they have been given some reasonable amount where they can easily, comfortably settle down. Moonlighting has stopped. The teachers are concentrating in their primary station, most teachers, and they are trying to deliver service.
Vincent Elong, the national chairperson of Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union, says that even the introduction of some science programs like Secondary Science and Mathematics Teachers Project has boosted students' performance.
The assessment looks at transiting from the knowledge-based curriculum to the practical skill. How can we prepare this learner not only to perform?
However, there was a decline in the performance of physics, which teachers attribute to the misinterpretation of questions by students.
This year there is a slight drop. I attribute that not squarely on the teaching. I attribute that on sometimes the way students interpret some questions like practicals. And then of course the marking strictness. We did some analysis when biology was poorly performed, another science subject, and we discovered that some of these subjects, the way the examiners score them, they are a little bit strict.
Notably, female students are increasingly offering science subjects. For example, in mathematics, out of the 70,132 students who sat in 2025, 25,001 were female, rising from 19,863 who sat in 2024. In chemistry, 37,134 students sat for the paper, and out of these, 14,487 were female students, who increased from 10,533 of those who sat in 2024. In biology, at least 35,660 sat, with 14,697 girls, up from 9,619 in 2024. However, in physics, 21,302 students sat, with a total of 4,666 girls, down from 5,833 girls who sat in 2024.
The increase in the number of students, especially the girl child, there is that phobia, belief that science is for boys. We are trying to break that. So we have picked the teachers of science who are female, and they have their leadership, and we are coming up with a project of mentorship where even other organizations are beginning to join us to make sure that we encourage them. These teachers go as role models. If they made it, then it is possible for our children who are female, who are taking up this science subject, also to progress. And you can see that the performance of girls have been outstanding.
However, at subjects like entrepreneurship, Christian religious education, fine art and history saw a drop in the performance of candidates compared to those who sat in 2024.
For us to say that the drop was because of ABCD would be speculative. We would need to do some kind of analysis that involves a bit of a study. So if indeed teachers of literature in English, entrepreneurship, fine art see these results, and then it gives them also opportunity to go back and recheck.
Teachers attribute this to government refusal to enhance arts teachers' salaries as well as inadequate resources in schools.
It is well known that you cannot force these teachers to produce grades when they are not well remunerated. When you look at the science teachers, most of science teachers, they earn generally well. They earn 4 million plus. Yet these arts teachers, they earn around 800,000 shillings. That money cannot make a teacher concentrate at work and produce good grades.
Some of the science, the arts teachers have been forced to drop out of the teaching profession and opt for other professions or other businesses, simply because the government has decided to give a bigger salary to the science teachers, higher than that of the arts teachers.
Teachers warn that if the government does not address their concerns, the performance of students in those subjects may worsen. Dorothy Najita, NTV Weekend Edition.